Welcome to Peep This Out Reviews with Ian K.
Stay frosty.
What's going on, everyone, and welcome to the Friday night live stream. It's Ian K, creator, producer, and host of Peep This Out Reviews here on YouTube, getting started early as usual for the holiday season, guys. We have our lights up ready to go, and things will change as December rolls around with my background, I think. So glad to see everybody here. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay, see me okay. Give me that thumbs up. Let me know that everything is working out on your side. That would be great. It is great to see all of you guys here on a Friday night. Let's see here. Let's see who we've got here in the chat. Buzz is already jumping in. I can already see Buzz7332. Shout outs to you. I appreciate the super chat donation. Friday night chat. Got to start the weekend with Ian. I appreciate that. I look forward to these. Absolutely. Loud and clear, says Klongo. Excelente. Excelente. Thanks so much. We'll have a little acknowledgement there for Buzz in just a second, and of course down below. And Tulsa, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. I appreciate you. Share it out with all of your peeps. Let's keep that grassroots effort going. It's great to see you guys tonight. I guess it's considered Batman Returns during the Christmas time for when they did Gotham City way back in '92, I think, when that movie came out. So Christmas in Gotham has got to be something special, right? That was always such a cool artistic look to that movie back then because of all like the snow and the way things looked very weathered. It was very Gotham City-like. It was really pretty nice, actually. So I thought I'd kind of keep that up just for a little while, and as we get into December, we'll see what happens here. So let's see here. I'm going to jump up to the very top and see who we've got in the chat as my thing is refreshing here. Great to see you guys tonight. Great to see you guys. It's been very busy, a very long week, a lot of things going on. I am very, very busy. I'm so tired right now with so much going on here. It's going to be actually a very fun week coming up as well, too, there. I'll tell you about that in a second. Next Friday, I hope to be on time. I really hope I don't have to cancel next Friday. I'm actually being visited by a couple of representatives from Google, believe it or not, for a survey thing that I was selected to take part in for something to help out with, which is kind of cool. So it's going to be a late afternoon thing, so I'm not sure how long it's going to go. I'm going to find out more details as the week goes. But it's a pretty big deal, and I really I can't wait to kind of see what it's all about. It should be a lot of fun. Let's see here. Let's jump to the very top. See who we've got here. Michael Domayer, what's going on? Thanks so much for jumping on. Lord Darkside, Erna785's in the house. The Wheat Greatness is in the house as well. Tony Montana, there we go, Bus, jumping in there as well. Thank you so much for that super chat donation. Let's just jump into it real quick as well, since we were on the topic. Should you guys wish to be like Bus and contribute to the channel in any way, shape, or form, thank you so much for super chatting. You'll find a multitude of ways to do that. Obviously, here in the chat, you'll find a little button to do just that as well. There's super thanks on all the videos, which is kind of cool. And you'll find all the details down below in the description box. And the first pinned comment on the replay, which most likely, believe it or not, is going to be up on Monday, because I've got a couple of brand new reviews coming out for you on Saturday, and then another one, actually one on Saturday, one on Sunday. I've been very busy, so I got to get these things out so I can make some space, some room. So you'll probably have your two videos most likely on Saturday at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, Sunday 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and then on Monday at 12 will be the replay for this that we're watching right now. So if you guys are catching this on the replay, take a look down below for the chapters that you can jump right to the reviews tonight. So should you guys wish to kind of podcast this out while you're driving, you can do that as well. But if you want to jump right to certain points of the stream, you can do that as well too. So again, thank you so much for the super chat donation, Bus7332. Of course, all that good stuff is down below, including all the new channel member goodness as well. If you hit the join button, you'll find a lot of details there, including a video from yours truly on all that detail in terms of how that works and what you can do. And it is all good. And of course, you're featured down below in the description box when the replay goes live as well. So thank you, thank you, thank you. In addition to being featured on the videos, which I have a new end card that I'm kind of working with. I may change things as I go with that. It may be a little too long here and there. But I wanted to get that started to put that out there for you guys. So shout outs to you. You know my heart's in the right place for you. And I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Matt Dummett, what is going on? Hello, how are you? That's an awesome name, by the way. I like that. Silo Bong, what it do? You know? Erno, what do you think of George Michael in the 1980s? I always think of Wham, but obviously that was pretty much the height of his popularity, I think. Once he became a solo artist, obviously, a lot of great songs from that. But I think a lot of people initially knew him from Wham. Drew's Food Reviews, it's a Peeper situation tonight. I hope you guys like the reappearance or the reemergence of good old Peepers, the channel mascot, outside of my own little avatar with the magnifying glass. That's in there as well, too, which is kind of nice. Nayray 255, Ian, if you could or anyone past or present sit shotgun do a food review with you, who would you choose and what would you two eat? Wow, if I could have anyone from the past, present, shotgun do a food review with me. Oh my goodness. That's a loaded question because there's a lot of people I'd like to do food reviews with. A lot of peeps I haven't seen in a very long time. Gosh. Ken Dama, KBD Productions TV, the endorsement naturally as well. I mean, all of these peeps I haven't talked to or spoke to for a very, very long time. It would be great to see what's going on there. And what would we eat? Those are the first two names that jumped out at me right away as well. Oh, Ben from Something New, actually, too. That guy has got a really infectious personality. Very, very cool character to watch on camera as well. I would probably go with something that I haven't had in my area at all. I'd love to kind of see maybe like Whataburger, Bojangles. I'd like to try some of the fast food goodies that are more regionally available, to be honest. So that would be an exciting thing to do, to experience something brand new live in person with an in-person collab. That would be a blast. So if you guys have an idea, that would be awesome as well too. We got some pretty exciting meetings coming up this week for certain things in terms of certain funding that I may be getting involved with. So it should be pretty interesting if I'm able to kind of get out there and do some things. So I got to make some things happen at the same time. So shout out to Nayray, as you saw, jumped up over there as well. I appreciate that super chat donation. I hope that kind of answers your question. But naturally, it just being able to kind of just be out there and about and just in public and really kind of get back to normal would be great. But any of those peeps would be awesome as well. Comedian Chris Clark, also one of the peeps, also in the fold with Dame Drops as well too. All the Connecticut peeps from back then. He's up in Vegas. He's a stand-up comedian. I would love to actually watch him in character he's got like a crazy uncle character, which is just awesome. If you watch him on Instagram, he's got some really, really funny bits that he does. He hasn't done it in a while, but I would love to see him in character. And maybe we can have like some secret pizza up in Vegas, up at the Cosmopolitan or something like that. That'd be kind of cool. That would be kind of cool, actually. Let's see here. Who else do we have in? PB, what is going on? I appreciate you jumping on. Official channel of the Frog Mafia. Thank you so much as well. Channel member, absolutely. I appreciate that. See my face? I'm getting spammed here by Claw and Go as well. Shout outs to you. Larry Newham, what's going on? Ed Keaton, what's going on as well? Happy Friday, Ian and everyone. Great to see you on here, Ed. Great to see you on here. Let's see here. Who else do we have in effect? Who else can I shout here real quick? You got Most. This stream should dovetail nicely into a lovely situation of the situation. It's a very situational situation, as you know. It's all about being situational. You know what I'm saying? Drew's Food Reviews. Hope nobody had Taco Bell tonight with that fire blazing. What do you mean? What is going on? What did I miss here? Official channel of the Frog Mafia. Happy weekend, Ian. If you can travel anywhere in the world, where would you go? I would want to go back to New York, to be honest with you. I've been craving New York pizza, the real deal. And actually, there's a few things I'd want to do back in New York to kind of go back to my childhood with a couple of things. It's been a while since I've been there, actually. 2011 is when I went back, but it was a very brief time because of stuff I had to do for my my father's funeral. So I really wanted to spend a little bit more time and catch up with people that I haven't seen in a very long time. I would definitely say go back to New York. And I would want to go down to where the World Trade was naturally there and see that whole thing as well. So that's really where I'd like to go. Easily right off the top of my head. I knew right away when you said that. Right away. Debbie Slide, peep out the Christmas stuff early. That's right, Debbie Slide, you already know what it is. We get started early around here. We're in the season right now, so that is the thing. I mean, naturally, right after Halloween, immediately the Christmas commercials began, the Thanksgiving stuff began, the depression set in because it's no longer Halloween, naturally, which I hope you guys had a nice Halloween, of course. Let's see here, and again, shout out to official channel. It's a little delayed, but it comes up there. I ate the bones. What it do? What it do? Cosmic Rider, your boy slamming some nuggets with ranch. Nice. Where are you getting the nuggets from? What are you having? Is it Mickey D's? Most likely Mickey D's, I have a feeling. But let me know. Let me know. Klongo, how was your Halloween? It was pretty fun, actually. My sister's house was all decked out. Funky Fresh, the two of them together, they were just hanging out there. We had some neighbors that were from next door that were there as well. We had a huge chili bash. There was cornbread, and a lot of fun people were coming by. And it was just nice to spend some time with some family and friends and just kind of hang out. Definitely enjoyed it. Definitely enjoyed it. It was really good. Was home a little bit early that night. Everything kind of immediately, like as soon as 9 o'clock hit, it became literally like a ghost town. No pun intended. Perfect night for it, right? But it really was pretty fun up to that point, though. So for about 3 or so hours, I got there. I want to say maybe, I want to say five-ish or so, late afternoon, and kind of went from there. So it was good. It was definitely good. Contrail, what's your favorite Christmas movie? A Christmas Story, always. Mine is Gremlins. Gremlins is good, absolutely. I'm a huge fan of A Christmas Story, though. They always replay that continuously. I think it's either on TMC or one of those stations like all day, and it's just like a whole thing, and I'm constantly watching it, constantly. CeeLo, is Farmer Boys any good? Yes, it is, and I can tell you I've actually tried it. I know I don't have it as a review on my channel yet, but that is one of Funky Fresh's favorite places, and we actually broke down, and not that long ago, I actually experienced it, and I can see why it is a delicious situation. So one of these days, I got to see about adding some pieces of content. They just added a few chicken sandwiches with eggs and things to the menu as well, which is kind of cool. Highly recommend it, Farmer Boys. Pretty tasty, pretty tasty. The Robo Boogie, what's due? Just made some gingerbread cookies already in the Christmas spirit. Nice. Well, I got the snow flurries going here. We got all kinds of goodness here. It's pretty much ready to roll. The only thing that may change is the background. I may do something like with a very large background, something festive. I may just keep Gotham City, though. I mean, I kind of like this here. I don't have any of the other lights on blinking because I have the Christmas lights going, but we'll have to see. Let's see here. Jake Daly, are you going to get the mac and cheese wrap at KFC again? Absolutely. 2 for $5. Forget about it. Have you guys seen my review on that yet? I haven't checked to see how that review is doing today. I got to take a look and see there. I usually kind of wait until much later in the evening. I used to check like an hour or two after I release content, but I get so inundated. I've been so busy with my day. I haven't even looked, to be honest. So yes, and spoiler alert, it was delicious. It was a delicious situation. That was a blast to check out. You'll have something else coming soon from KFC, not to worry. So good times coming there as well. But guys, I have to tell you, just really awesome for what that is. That's well worth it. It's easily 2 for $5. They're so thick, and then I hate to say they blow out the Burger King ones instantly, but when you see my review, I think you'll understand why. It really was worth the money. It was worth the money. Good times. Official channel, hope you can rest up this weekend. You know, I've got a couple of things I'm trying to wrap up here, but I really want to try and spend Sunday doing just that, to be honest, because my week is going to be very, very busy. So we'll have to see what happens there. Robert Giles, I appreciate that, and I won't, but I can see what you're getting at there with reading something. Tony Montana, did you hear about Matthew Perry? Yes, it's so sad, guys. Oh, that one's a gut punch. There are certain ones that you see that are gut punches, and that was one when I read that I didn't think that was real, but obviously instantly it was spread like wildfire, and it became what it's become actually. So obviously they're waiting on toxicology results, which I have a feeling we all kind of know what's going to be. Something like that doesn't just happen. I hope that's not the case, but at the same time, very, very sad. Thing is, though, his work will live on forever with that show, and also with all the great stuff he was doing with his foundation and things that to help people, which he wanted to be remembered more for as opposed to friends. And I completely respect that. Of course, having millions and millions of dollars and the residuals every year, it doesn't hurt either from that show. But considering everything that he's put into it and what he was trying to do in his recent book and things that he was going through, I feel really, really bad for that. If that's what hurts the most is when you see somebody that has such a public face that people love because of the work that he puts out, but you saw the demons that he was struggling with very openly too. So mad respect to Matthew Perry. It really was, it was really, really something sad to see. It really was, but rest in peace forever, but his work will live on forever. Like I Love Lucy and all these classic shows, they just run, they'll run till the end of time. They're going to run till the end of time. Saber fan, what's up? What's up? Great to see you. Great to see you. And Clown Go contributing also by becoming a member of the channel. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I really, really do. We've been really doing very well with that, and every little bit helps there naturally. I try to keep it as affordable as possible because I'm just appreciative. I don't want to go too crazy with this stuff. But again, I really appreciate that. And again, just the camaraderie of what we've got here in terms of the positive community. This really is the reason why I love to do it, because we all have things that are happening in our lives. We always want to have something going on that's positive that way. It's my way of trying to connect with you guys at the same time. And also we're kind of pushing everything forward as we're growing and getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And it's just an awesome situation. I really just, I look forward to Fridays to chat with you, to talk with you, and to have a little fun, you know, eating something with you guys, which we'll be doing twice tonight. There'll be 2 reviews. And of course, taking a look at a couple of little collectibles, as you know. And so somebody was asking about some Motu goodness there. So there is a new line that has begun. So that's actually we're going to start with as well. I'll explain what that is in just a second here. Smash the like button if you like pizza dudes. Cosmic Rider, absolutely. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. And subscribe to the channel. Ed Keaton, have I seen the new trailers to Ghostbusters Frozen Empire? Yes. And the Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes? Yes. They both look fantastic. And I love the fact that Bill Murray is back again in the in this newer one there. Hopefully they don't wait so long in between sequels. I think they're trying to make as many as possible, naturally, at this point now. But man, that Frozen Empire, it has such shades of like the old school vibe, and I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to see it. It looks awesome. Looks awesome. Mars, what's up, Peep Gang? Hope y'all have a nice weekend. You as well. You as well. Larry Nguyen, did you find out what happened to Dirt Dog in Pasadena? I did not, actually. You know what? I haven't been in Old Town in a while. If something is going on there on Union Street, I need to go swing on down and see what's happening there, if that's the case there. But I haven't heard of anything at all with that. Tony Shell, Christmas cereal, Hostess Peppermint tonight? No cereal. I will not do a cereal for December. Maybe November. We're in November now. Who knows? But for right now, no. Gingerbread Toast Crunch, Rick Ashley is saying, Richard Ashley. Jackie Hero Food Reviews, what's going on? Channel member, supporter, thank you so much. I appreciate you. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? 3 times. How you doing? Hope you're doing okay. Hope you're doing okay. I hope I'm not coming down with anything because my chest is kind of hurting lately. And I think I may be getting a little bit of a cold. We'll see what happens. Let's see here. Going down the line. Me and poutine. Oh man, you know, you have it up over there, Jackie. We don't have poutine. We used to have a poutineery actually. I want to say in the Sierra Madre area here. I want to say it was a few years ago, but they shut down. So they had some pretty authentic style, and it's one of the only poutines I have on my channel that I reviewed from there. I think it was a pulled pork situation that I did there. Do a search for that. Yeah, you'll probably see shredded pulled pork poutine or something like that. It was one of my older videos. But yeah, you have a lot of choices up there because that's actually a huge, huge delicacy up where you're at for sure. I ate the bones. I would choose Calvin Coolidge and we'd get Popeyes, and very nice. Let's see. Official channel officer says I'd choose Teddy Roosevelt. Or is it Ender? I love mac and cheese chicken wrap review. Thank you. I had a lot of fun making that a few days ago. It was very, very tasty. That'll be out. If it's not out already, you'll find that starting on the 12th. I think that's what, Sunday? I think it's Sunday. Today's the 10th? Yes, Sunday. Good times, good times. Tony Schultz, have a big bite with Justin. That would be awesome too. I'd love to meet him in person. I don't know where he's at or what he's up to these days. Claw and Go, what's your plans for Thanksgiving? You know what? It's still to be determined, but most likely going over to family. That's usually how that goes, depending upon where it may be. That has yet to be decided. So we'll see there. I have an idea of where it may be, but we'll have to see. I do have some family coming in from out of town actually this year, so that should be a lot of fun too. And of course, there'll be cooking and all that fun stuff. It should be a lot of fun. A lot of fun indeed. All right, so I'm back up to where the happy weekend from Nere. I'm trying to catch up here. There's a lot of, you guys are bombing me with questions. There's so many, or comments. There's a lot of good stuff here that I'm always trying to acknowledge. Deppy Sly, Peep, when did you start putting up the Christmas music? You know what? You're pretty much going to find just some mood music there. I don't want to be copyrighted for anything here on the platform. So it's usually just mood music that's free to have something running in the background. But I'm really kind of waiting as long as I possibly can for that at the same time. So I don't want to get like blown out constantly because it's starting so early. But I haven't been in any stores recently that I hear Christmas music already. Not to say it's not happening though, but we'll have to see when I get out there if it just subliminally I start losing my mind because I'm hearing a lot of different things. And Klon Go, perfect segue. Any new Masters of the Universe figs? Guys, yes, let's start off with one of them right now. And this is a brand new line, kind of kickstarting as the Motu Origins line. They're kind of finishing out, you know, the full line of what was there. They decided to launch a new subline under the Motu Origins branding, only they're calling it the Cartoon Collection. And for those of you eagle-eyed viewers may remember, He-Man and the Masters of the Universe is the main Filmation cartoon from back in the day that everybody knows. That was the main one, the classic one. So take a look. We have 1980s adventures, He-Man and the Masters of the Universe, and it looks like they're starting over again. And in this case, it's He-Man, the most powerful man in the universe, but done in the style of Filmation cartoon. So as you can see, the figure itself is a little bit taller, and he looks a lot closer to his cartoon counterpart here in terms of the sculpting. I'm trying to keep that focus there. My focus needs focus as always. But if you may notice there, the way the cartoon is written, it's actually using the Filmation font. So it's got those colors that's there in the background. If you may remember here, that's actually the Castle Grayskull from the cartoon show, which looks really awesome behind him. So he's got the expression very similar to how He-Man looked on that show, but a more simplified setup in terms of the detail. You're not going to see a lot of crazy detail on the weapons or the armor or anything like that. It's kind of like keeping it in line with the show. And in this case, take a look at this one. As seen on Mass of Power, trying to keep that focus right there. Oh, keep it right there. There we go. My ring light over here, it's contrasty, so my camera is like having a hard time. But as seen in the episode Mass of Power, there's two different power swords here. Skeletor and He-Man are basically kind of battling here, and He-Man grabs the sword. Right behind this character on the bottom, you may see two cross swords by the legs. And that's what it comes with. Each of these characters are going to come with a cartoon episode-specific weapon that they were featured in. And in this case, there's two different power swords, and that's actually what that is right there. So each of them do come with a comic book like normal. And as you can see, they do have the cross-sell. For those of you keeping score at home there's He-Man, Beastman. We have Man-at-Arms and Skeletor. These are all already in hand. So what is the other one that you're going to see later on tonight? Any guesses? I don't know if you're going to be able to guess here. Well, there's three options it could be, obviously, and then we'll save the other two for next week. Includes Sword of the Ancients, and then you can twist him in powerful battle positions. But essentially, a very cool collectible, very reminiscent of the Filmation. He's got the look, the eyebrows, the head sculpt, the hair. It's very close, actually, and obviously they have a new buck that they're using in terms of these body styles there. And actually a very cool simplified crossband in terms of his armor there, the wrist gauntlets. As you can see, it's just a very plain setup, but it looks very spot on for the Filmation version of He-Man. I love the packaging, obviously. I love this brand. So this is going to be another fun one to show you guys as time goes by. But 80s Adventures is what this one is basically being marketed as, the Motu Origins subline with the cartoon collection. Very, very cool. So we couldn't start it off without the OG himself to kick it off here. Obviously, He-Man, the most powerful man in the universe. Very, very cool. Very cool. All right. So we have got a couple of minutes right before I got to grab the review, which I have trying to staying warm in the oven, and I'll explain when I come back with that. But just really quickly, I don't know where we left off from the last time here. I want to say maybe it was the dim sum bites from Panda Express, possibly the Yoshinoya Tokyo Fried Chicken, which was a lot of fun to check out there. A lot of good stuff there. If you've ever had like karage or something like that, it's like basically like Chinese fried chicken. Very similar to that. Very tasty. Kind of like marinated in a soy type of sauce too, which was really, really good. Papa John's Bacon Cheese Sticks 2023 review. That was from 8 days ago. I had fun doing that one there. Naturally, it's part of something I wanted to do anyway, because I've always seen that on the menu at Papa John's, but I've never actually tried it. And I was like, you know what? Let me just squeeze this one in, and we'll give that a go here. So really, really tasty stuff with that. Larry Nguyen says you're warming up your Subway. Contrails at a full turkey dinner? Are you crazy? It's too early anyway for that. Pizza Hut apple pies 2023. Did you guys know they had apple pies? I did not know they had apple pies. Very surprised at what I got with that one there. Naturally in that Star Wars dome, and I believe I wore my Star Wars shirt for that review a couple of weeks ago. That was actually very fun to review. Super, super tasty for what they were. And naturally, because that has cinnamon sugar that sinks to the bottom of that dome, you can shake them up, and basically it works very, very well from there. Wingstop Maple Sriracha Chicken. Guys, that was a very lovely situation to film. That was filmed a day earlier than the release, and it was released, I think, a day after for that there. My schedule has been all over the place. There's a lot of content coming your way that I'm trying to manage as well. So a lot of good stuff there. But guys, that maple action, almost like a chicken and waffle situation, but without the waffles naturally. I got the maple flavor, which was really good, and a little bit of heat. They kept telling me, you got to get it on the sandwich. You got to get it on the sandwich. I'm like, you know what? I've done so many of the sandwiches at this point. Let me just do the tenders just for now. And I'll come back and get the sandwich off camera because I plan on doing that. So good times there. And then the last two here, Krispy Kreme Flavors of Fall Donuts. I love doing the donut reviews primarily for the moms who cannot watch tonight because she is doing rehab in a facility right next to where she's at. So there's a lot of stuff going on with that, which I'm going through right now. So it's not something that the moms is able to see, but we're getting all this content ready for when she can. So moms, if you're watching this on the replay, hopefully you would have watched that review, because that donut review is absolutely something you're going to want to check out. It was a lot of fun checking out the 3 versions that are out for this season. Actually at a brand new Krispy Kreme that's actually close to where I live now on Colorado Boulevard, actually inside Amazon Fresh, which was very cool. So it was great to meet those guys over there. A lot of fun with that. And then today, KFC mac and cheese chicken wrap review. I had a lot of fun with that as well too there. Shout outs to Jose and Maria over at that location over there too. They're here in Colorado. It was really a very, very bomb situation. It was just a great time checking that out there, and you'll see something else from KFC over the weekend as well. Really, really good stuff. So good times, good times. Oh, let's see. Larry, is Thundercats the same as Masters of the Universe? Just the time period that they both came out in the 80s. They're completely different toy lines. Completely different. CeeLo, Wingstop or B-Dubs? Yes. They're both different. It's hard, but definitely. Jackie, I could collab with you and try poutine. Yes, that would be awesome. If I can find a spot that has it here, I would love to do something like that. That would be cool. Let's see. Tulsa, we won't read that out. Let's see. What's your the most overrated food? Ooh, what's the most overrated food? You know, I don't want to say the Popeyes chicken sandwich because it's just a delicious chicken sandwich, but I think everyone is kind of overhearing about it now. I think everybody knows. I think initially that may have been the feeling. I think when that first came out, it's like a little overrated. But it's still super delicious. That's the first thing that jumps into my head right now. Which food do you think is overrated? I'd love to see that in the comments here. Let's see if we can play off of that. Larry, if you get sent to jail for life and get the death penalty, what would your last meal be? Oh my God. That is traumatic. I would not want to, I don't know what my last meal would be. God forbid. God forbid. It would probably involve like pizza and In-N-Out and Tiger Tails from Donut Man. It would be like a whole cornucopia of all the stuff I love to get. Probably something pizza related because that's all I can eat that 24/7. So something along those lines, most likely. We'll see here. Drew, I think Ian would do a chopped salad review with Mike Myers. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. ScoutRush.com, I really enjoyed the review. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Christmas Story is usually a repeat on TBS. Michael Domer, yes. Wow, Opportunist Global, thanks for subscribing to the channel. Shout outs to you. That's awesome. Farmer Boys is the best, says Funky Fresh. Yes, it is. You already know. And yes, Urza, the strike has ended. Absolutely, absolutely. And shout outs to all the peeps who may be joining that join button that I don't know about it just yet. Hopefully we'll see some zombies running over here. If anyone joins the channel by hitting that button there, we'll see what happens. But shout outs, Jackie, I appreciate that. Welcome to all the peeps in there. You guys are all featured at the end of my reviews. And naturally, anything that's actually people who may have just joined, once it kicks over, because I'm so ahead of where my schedule is, I'm going to make those changes to that end card. So naturally, your names will be visible there as well. So let me actually pause right over here because I got to go grab the review. This is going to be a fun one because it's something that I mentioned before that I may have actually done before, but it's the new season. So I got to definitely give this one a shot. And I wanted to wait for you guys specifically to do this. So it should be a lot of fun. So hang tight for just a second or two here. I'm going to go grab it and I will be right back. So if you guys need to use the restroom, grab a drink, grab something else. Now is your time to do that, and then I will be back in just a second. So please stand by. Welcome to Peep This Out Reviews with Ian K.
Stay frosty.
All right, we are back. Everything is going to reset here in a second. And let me put on my little fan here really quick because it is still a little warm in here, especially with my lights going and everything here. Got my little battery back up. My little fan is moving. Nice and breezy. I can't wait to watch the season finale of Loki, or series finale. I'm not sure. I don't know what it is just yet here. Right after the stream tonight, I'm going to make some dinner and definitely check out the goods on Loki season 2, the final episode for the season. All right. Yes, Destructor 7. I did hear about the Wile E. Coyote movie with that there. Kind of crazy. Not sure what's going on with that. Who voiced that actually? Was it? There was something, I read something quickly on that so-and-so, I think it was initially from the actor who voiced Wile E. Coyote. And then I saw the news story with that as well. But yeah, I don't know what's going on with Warner Brothers, man. They are messing up. They are messing up. That's just screaming for a movie adaptation to some degree. I don't know. I'm excited about the Legend of Zelda movie live action that I was reading about between Sony and Nintendo. Can you imagine The Legend of Zelda? I mean, I played the original back in '86. I was 13. And I played a few of the sequels naturally, obviously the first, like, I think 4 or 5 sequels. But I was super excited when I read that. I was like, oh, absolutely. Who are they going to get to play? Link, Zelda, Ganondorf? Who knows? It's going to be awesome for that. Going to be awesome. All right, guys, this is the first of the season, and I wanted to actually do this particular one because I was just thinking about it. I really wanted to do it there. Shout outs to, is it Nolsey? Nozzle? Nozzle? I don't know. Hopefully I'm not butchering that there, but shout outs if you're watching this right now. Hopefully you're seeing that if you're subscribing, you see that I'm live. So jump on there and immortalize yourself here in the chat. That would be great. But shout outs to you. I appreciate the subscription to the channel, of course. Guys, it is Thanksgiving coming up, and I am very excited to give this a go. And already, oh man, this is not cool. I just noticed this right now. Oh, wow. This is going to be, you know what? These things, when you're live, you know, things happen the way they happen. You can't edit, you can't change. It is what it is. Oh God, this is the first. This is going to be a first. Okay. You guys all know I love pies over at Mickey D's. Absolutely love them. My all-time favorite pie is the holiday pie. I think I've reviewed it twice on the channel, and sometimes I do it on live stream, and I do plan on doing it again sometime in December when it rears its head again, which, by the way, you guys should know that the McRib is coming back, the so-called farewell tour. Complete marketing. We all knew it last year. Everybody knew that you know, you can't get rid of the McRib. But we'll see how that's going to go. I am excited to give that a go. The double McRib, that is the way to do it. I think I did a triple back in the day, and I think I did it on stream, believe it or not. I think so at the time. But this, now I'm a little concerned about how this is going to look, but we're going to have to see here. But anyway, obviously, I really wanted to pick up one of the pies for the holiday season to kind of kickstart it there. And I figured with everything going on with Christmas beginning and obviously with Thanksgiving coming up there, you all know the big deal is pumpkin spice, right? So naturally, you guys all should know, most of you anyway who are watching the channel for a while, my second favorite pie of all time is the pumpkin cream pie from Mickey D's. And as expected, you know, I got this about 45 minutes ago. I want to say maybe about, well, a half hour before we started the stream, actually. So right now it's about an hour ago. I'm a little hesitant to eat this, and I'm going to show you why. First, I'm not even going to tell you why. I'm just going to show you why, so you guys can actually see what I'm looking at here. Just so you guys know, right now in my area, it is 8:37 p.m. on November 10th. This is when it says to enjoy this pie by. So it actually is the freshest it can be for you. Enjoy by 11:24 a.m. this morning. This has been sitting there since 11, earlier than that, because that must have been one of the first batches or mid-morning batches in there. It's a little scary to bite into. I'm sure it's going to be fine. It's just not going to be the freshest it could possibly be. But guys, enjoy by 11:24 a.m. It is 8:37. It's literally like, what, 7 hours away? 7+ hours, we'll say, maybe less. 4, I'm like losing it right now, but obviously you guys can do the math because I'm really kind of like I'm really upset about this right now because I just took it out. Oh God, let me just show you what I'm looking at here. Let me see if my focus needs focus just a little bit. Come on, there you go. Guys, this looks old. It really looks old. If you want me to take I'm going to break this in half to show you naturally. 9 hours. Robert says it looks good. Gross. Dried up. Yep. Look at this madness right here. If you guys feel bad for me, if you want me to eat this, give me a thumbs up. If you don't want me to eat this, give me a thumbs down. Because I'm going to take probably I'm going to break this in half. I'm going to take a bite. And if it's not going to be what I'm expecting, I'm going to have to just trash it like right away. Because this is a bad experience already. And I am most definitely going to be sending an email and a picture probably. Because this is pretty stupid. But look at this. If you want me to do this here, give me a thumbs up in the chat. If you don't want me to do it, give me a thumbs down and we'll move on with our evening. Because this is You know, I put this, it was warm when it was given to me, and I put it into my oven to keep it warm because, and it's still fairly warm, but it's boo-boo cakes is what it is right now. So I don't know. Uh, so let's see. Destructor can't decide. Michael Domer says up, up, up. Everybody's giving me ups there. Russ Meyer says eat it. I'd contact McDonald's and it looks rotten. We got thumbs up. We got more thumbs up than thumbs down. Scott Messerschmidt is throwing up on it right there. Let's see. We don't want you to get sick at all. I can already tell you this is not going to be. Yeah, like wow, it's almost split. Don't do it. Don't do it. Let me give you another close-up look at it here. Wow. If I was reviewing this like brand new, if I ever re-review something, which I hardly ever do, this would be a straight out barely rate. If I'm, oh, just one bite, Robert Giles. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to see how this goes. I read that it should be reheated. You guys think I should reheat it? You want me to reheat it for like 10 seconds? It's still fairly warm. I think that would just make it kind of worse. So I don't know. We'll see here. All right, looks like we're split. Larry Nguyen, I appreciate the everyone's doing the up and down arrows. You know, it feels, I mean, the pie crust itself is fairly fresh feeling. Let me break this towards you, and we'll just get this going here because I could barely break it. Wow, this is hard. Oh man, that's garbage. Oh God. That would be the one to try right there. Wow. Yeah, that's not. Wow. Seems expired pie. I don't know if you're digging the Ritz covered fudge whipped cream. Yeah, that would have been better. Pure trash. I mean, it smells okay. I just, oh, wrap it in a damn paper towel and reheat it. That's what she said. Not ideal. You know, it's still fairly warm. I mean, it came from my oven, so obviously I don't want to make this composure any worse than it already is here. I'm just gonna go for one bite of this. If I don't like what I'm tasting here, it's gonna be out. So let me just give this a shot. The pumpkin and cream pie for 2023 already starting off boo boo. Let's peep this out. Oh. I'm not gonna spit it out, but trash. Hold on. Oh. I will be bringing this one back. I will actually, because $2 or so now for what these are, that's unacceptable. That is unacceptable right there. So I'm going to go straight 1 out of 10 on this one. And the only reason is because, believe it or not, the pie crust wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. But you can tell this has just been sitting in their little heater thing like all day. And I can't believe they gave that to me. So it is what it is. Straight garbage on that one there. I think a 1 is probably generous for what it is, but yeah, not cool. Definitely not cool on that. Hey, get that taste out. The cream wasn't even really there, even though I kind of can feel the consistency of it as I was chewing it in there. It had no flavor. The pumpkin had a little bit of something coming through, but the pie crust was kind of saving it a little bit. It's just been sitting all day, unfortunately. So I can't believe I was given this right now. 11:24 a.m. I almost feel like driving over there right after here, just because I can get a real pie. Oh, that was horrible. That is horrible. Oy. All right. Let's just move on with it because obviously it is what it is. And we're going to jump into the next review because I really want to get this taste out of my mouth. But first, one more for the cartoon collection. because I can't wait to have regular dinner after this. Guys, for those of you who may have guessed if I was going to be showing Skeletor tonight, you are wrong, because we got to save that for next week, because he's going to be with somebody else. We wanted to take a look at Beastman tonight, the Savage Henchman. And guys, he looks awesome. He looks just like the cartoon character. I am in love with this face sculpt right there. It just looks so cool. And obviously he comes with his whip. He does come with a ray type of thing. It's almost like a stasis ray or a hover ray thing that you're going to see here in the back in just a second. But he looks mean. He looks really, really mean. So I am totally digging the way that he came out. The colors are spot on. The face sculpt is amazing on that. He just looks really, really solid. And again, the cartoon collection, just a beautiful sculpt. They're doing an amazing job with these already here. I can't wait to see the other ones. It's like rebuying the same collection all over again, just done in this style. But it just looks amazing. And again, the 80s adventures. The artwork in the back is stunning. Everything about this is awesome. And as you can see in this one here, as seen on the Dragon Invasion, he's got his hover ray there. Basically, from way back in the day, it looks like Beastman is trying to steal a bunch of these dragon eggs in the back, and Skeletor is keeping him busy, keeping the dragon busy, whilst looks like Beastman is collecting the eggs to take back to Snake Mountain. But includes the hover ray and includes his whip. And as you can see, you'll know what's going to be coming next week, because Man-at-Arms and Skeletor are on tap, so definitely tune in for that. I can tell you right now, they look amazing when you see them in the package. They look pretty awesome. But very, very cool for the Savage Henchman. And again, he just looks absolutely killer. Look at that face sculpt. Look at the detail. Even though it's a basic design in terms of the colors, everything about this just looks like the cartoon. He looks just like the cartoon. It looks really, really cool. So Beastman, Savage Henchman, definitely a favorite already there. I'm already digging this line. It's going to be very, very awesome. Very, very awesome. Deppy Slide, I appreciate the $2 super chat. Here's a refund so you can save the trip. Yeah, I can't believe that. I cannot believe that. That is really ridiculous. It really is ridiculous. Oh, let's see here. Official Chat Mafia, heck, dude, yes, dude, just live out your dreams. We are trying. We are trying. Wow. Good times, good times. And yes, he's orange. He's orange. I really like this Beastman. Really nice coloring. I'm telling you, it really is pretty awesome. And Mitch website, we want the eggs. Maybe if they come out with that dragon, we'll have to see there. We'll have to see. All right, let's jump into the second review. I appreciate the Clone Go, because this one is definitely something I wanted to check out. There are 3 different things that I purchased recently with my sister. And when I saw this, I was like, I got to do this right now. And considering the taste that I have in my mouth, because it's already feeling like a little worse for the wear, I'm going to try and cover it up with some chili cheese fries right over there. So again, shout out to Deppy Slide right over here. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Guys, Pringles is on one lately. This just looks pretty crazy. You're going to see 2 other flavors over the next few weeks. There's really, I mean, I don't want to give it too much of a hint on what it is, because it's just crazy when you see what they are. But, well, one of them anyway, I didn't expect. But this one, I thought I'd started off with chili cheese fries. Really? I mean, I'm expecting some beefy, smoky flavor, and obviously a little bit of, like, you know, the cumin or something they do for chili. And then naturally with the French fries being the potato, or rice flour in this case, because they're Pringles primarily. But chili cheese fries Pringles. Guys, Walmart, they have a selection of different flavors of these things, and I wanted to give this a go. And I know my mom hates when I do chips right now, so Mom, if you're watching this one, please forgive me. I know I'm your second born, but please forgive me. All right, so once you pop, you can't top. Take a look. I'll let you see on the inside as usual, a nondescript Pringles chip. They don't really do too much in terms of the coloring unless they're like the steamy chips. Something along those lines for spice. So let's try this here. Drew says he had those. Very cool. Dip those in some chili. That's what I wish I did, because my sister made some bomb chili on Halloween night, and along with our next door neighbor as well. Really, really good stuff. Michael Domayer saw the new flavors they have out. They look good. Yes, there's 2 other ones you're going to see. And this one in particular really stood out to me, because obviously I'm a huge fan of chili cheese fries, especially from the hat, which you guys should take a look at on my channel. Just do a search for the hat, Peep This Out. You'll see the pastrami. You'll see the chili cheese fries from back in the day. But let's just give this a go. Oh, this one's kind of dusted. I don't know if you can kind of see that there, the usual stuff. A little bit of a dusting, but let's see how authentically chili cheese fries they are. Let's peep this out. Oh, I got that chili spicing and cheese, like a heavy amount of cheese right away. Mmm. Oh, whoa. Wait a minute. It's not so much a beefy type flavor, but there is something kind of there. I don't want to say it's like a pork type of thing, but I'm getting something with the cheese and a little bit of the chili spice that I'm getting with this. There's a lot of cheese flavor though. Oh yeah. I'm going to be putting these on some sandwiches that I make here, by far. Wow. It's not a nacho cheese. It's not a cheddar cheese. It's like a thick type of cheesy type of flavor. And actually, as you're eating these things, you're starting to salivate more, so it feels like you're getting a lot more. But that is crazy. It's got a little bit of the chili spice. It's not spicy though, but it's got a little bit of something. This definitely got it has a little bit of a kick. Mmm. And I like that they say, nothing half full about this can, throwing shade on all those freaking bag companies that put mostly air in there. Wow. It's a little bit of a chili cheese vibe. I'm really surprised with this. Man, look at that. I know that's supposed to be some onions on there, but it's got like a cheesy vibe. It's kind of addicting though. I got to admit, guys, this is a little dangerous, this one. Wow. Pringles is on one right now. This is straight out thuggish right now in the flavor department. I'm digging this. This is the banging situation for a chili cheese fry situation. Potato chip, aka scratch that, rice flour chip. This is pretty good. I am definitely going to be putting these on some sandwiches. I may even kind of crack a whole bunch of these up together and mix it in with something, maybe some chili to do it like that would be kind of cool too. Mmm. Wow. I'll keep showing you the can, guys. Peep, eat the whole can challenge. Wow. That is too funny. That is too funny. Once you pop, you can't stop. When they're as good as tasting as this is, Michael, you are absolutely right. I'm telling you. Wow. I have to admit, they are very, very tasty. I'm going to do 2 more because I think you can tell I'm hungry, right? I haven't had dinner yet. But this is dangerous to open up when you're very, very hungry. But I like these. A little bit of flavoring of chili. It's like a chili powder. I mean, just lightly, but it's mostly cheese. And I like that because I love cheese. And then you have the Pringle itself, which is giving you the fry effect. But these are banging, guys. They really are. I mean, this is worth it for like $2 for this can. Absolutely. 9 out of 10. By far. It's a really, really good promo flavor. And I dig it. Really, really tasty on this, guys. Really, really tasty. Chili cheese fries. Oh, heck. One more. I stopped. Wow. Good stuff. Good stuff. So, what I highly recommend you do as a public service announcement, whenever you get a pie from Mickey D's, always check the label. I didn't check the label when I bought this, and I usually kind of sometimes I check it, and I've never really had a problem because it's always like within the hour or half hour. Never all day, and that is just not cool. So yeah, I got to do something about that. Send a letter quickly for what that is, because they could see my account when I purchased this, and this is what I got. So it is what it is. I have like so many points on the McDonald's app because I'm always buying Diet Cokes there, or chicken McNuggets, or quarter pounders with cheese once in a while. because that's my favorite one. I never buy Big Macs unless I'm reviewing something specific for it, or if there's like a new version like the Grand Mac, which I wish they would bring back with the fresh patties, by the way. I think that would be good. But definitely good times. Definitely good times in Mickey D's in general. It's just unfortunate that that's kind of what happens there. Let's see. I just found out that the Pringles logo guy, his name is Julius Pringles. I didn't know that, Jacob. Shout outs to you. That's awesome. I've always kind of wondered what that's all about, what his name is. But that is, it kind of fits. Julius kind of fits, without a doubt. Tony Montana got a chance to try the Atomic Boneless Wings at Wingstop the other week. And the name really speaks for itself. They're both delicious and, of course, extremely spicy and hot. Almost borderline not pleasurable to eat, actually. Let's see. Jacob, did you ever do, let's see, 2 Pringles in your mouth like a duckbill? No. How would you even hold that correctly so they don't break at the same time? Because you have to have them like, you know, opposite, right? So I guess you hold them like that. Let's see. Yoda eating potato chips with that. What would that look like? That's too funny. That is too funny. Here's a Frog Mafia tip. Next time you make some tomato sauce with some canned tomatoes, cook down some red peppers with it. Nice. Yum, 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 yum. Very nice. Larry New, you never heard of that brand. McDonald's ice cream? Sammy, what it do? Great to see you. Great to see you. I missed you too. It's been a minute. Let's see. We do product reviews. Thumbs up, 31. Very nice, very nice. A banging situation, says Drew. I'm glad you agree, because it is. Good times. Let's see. Mitch, Pringles are the greatest of all time, Chip? Cap or nah? I wouldn't say they're the greatest. They have some great flavors. But I would probably say any of the kettle chips, you know, Lay's kettle chips for me. I mean, those actually are up there. I definitely enjoy them. I definitely enjoy them. Let's see here. Klong Go. She's doing okay. She's doing okay. Let's see here. In and Out, obviously, from Sammy. Absolutely. Absolutely. You already know. Robo Boogie says no. Absolutely there too. Looks like nope. No for Cap. Pringles is good. They're classic, but they're not the greatest of all time. They're not the greatest of all time. Drew! Happy future birthday to you. Happy future birthday to you. Happy future birthday to Drew's Food Reviews. Happy birthday, future to you. And of course, we'll sing it next week as well once you officially turn 79 again. That'll be awesome. Hope you're doing okay there. You know, once you get up to the 80 range, you know, it's all good. You're going to be fine, Drew. You're going to be fine. Oh, too much. Too much. After what I turned recently as well, too, there with the AARP jokes. You already know what it is. You already know what it is. All right, guys, let me take a quick moment to thank each and every one of you guys again, like I always like to do throughout the stream, but also at the very end over here, because I could not do this show without you naturally. It would be no fun. You guys definitely make the world go round. All my amazing peeps here in the community, all my amazing channel members, Patreon supporters, and just people in general watching my content. I greatly appreciate the love and support there as well, too. And I appreciate Sammy. I don't look a day over 100. I don't look over 100, which is good. No, but seriously, shout outs to Drew. Very happy birthday to you, my friend. You know, it's just another year around the sun, and you're making way, and that's a beautiful situation there. Beautiful situation there. Nothing but health, happiness, and success always. Do have a slice of cake, of course, because tomorrow is never guaranteed. Always eat dessert, and that type of thing as well too. So but again, guys, thank you so much for being here tonight. Of course, we're going to be doing this again next week. We're going to lead into the holiday season, and of course, all the content that you're going to see throughout the week as well. Starting again tomorrow, 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Would have been the replay for this, but I'm pushing that to Monday. Tomorrow, you're going to see 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, a brand new review. Sunday will be another brand new review, 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time as well. And then the replay will be up on Monday. And then leading into probably, I may take Tuesday off. It depends upon how things are looking and how things are doing at the same time. But there's a lot of content that's coming your way because it's really beginning to ramp with a lot of stuff right now. So as always, I love putting stuff out for you as well. I'll keep you posted on this project that I'm doing with Google. It's going to be next Friday. So I have a couple of people from the company that's from the organization coming to my place here. So we'll see what happens with that or how long it's going to go. So it should be a lot of fun. And I'll let you know how that goes once everything is complete with that, as much as I can, naturally. So we'll have to see. But we'll see what happens from that point. So you have a lot to look forward to. I hope you guys have an amazing weekend. I'm going to be here in the chat for another minute or two while the stream is kind of winding down here. I try and answer and send as much love as I can to all of you guys as well. And we'll see what happens as we go further with this here. But again, guys, thank you for all the recent love and support and all the recent reviews, all the videos that have come out there as well. All my amazing channel supporters, you guys are amazing. And again, I could not do this stuff without you. So thank you for being part of the group, being part of the familia, and go from there. Larry Nguyen, yes, Tommy's closed here in Pasadena a while back. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. Gabagool. Very cool from Official Channel Frog Mafia. Gabagool. That is awesome right there. And you have a frosty weekend as well. A drink to you, Metamucil. Don't forget to take your fiber pills there, my friend. Take your fiber pills. You'll be all right. You guys rock. A very happy birthday to Drew and to all the amazing peeps here in the community. Thank you so much for being part of the channel tonight. And you'll find this replay on Monday. Never have I done a Monday launch of a review or a stream replay, but I'm doing it this weekend because, you know, I want to try and stretch it just a little bit. There's a lot coming out. So you'll find this one on Monday, 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And again, shout outs to all of you guys. Thank you so much for being part of the group, as well as taking part in the festivities that is an early beginning for the Christmas season, Thanksgiving season, and all the holidays we're going to be spending together here on the stream. It's going to be fun at the same time. So I love all you guys. I appreciate all you guys. And with that, this is Ian K officially closing out the live stream for Friday, November 10th. And like I always say, I've got brand new content every single week here on my channel. So I stay tuned for the next review coming real soon. In the meantime, stay frosty. Good times, everybody. Thanks so much. I appreciate it. I'm definitely going to be making some dinner right now and trying not to go too much further into this chili cheese fries can of Pringles while I'm cooking. So I'll let you know how that goes if it goes anything less than what I'm expecting, which this can may be history by tonight. End of night, I should say. We'll see what happens. So with that, I love y'all and peace. I'm out.